What's going on, guys? Back today with another video. That intro's starting to catch on. We are sitting in the RX-7 today, and you might be wondering to yourselves, why? Well, it has to do with the seat that we're in. We're still working on the Miata. I've been kind of putting this one off for a while because I just never really like pulling seats out. But I want to throw this seat in the Miata before I get myself dirty today so I can actually see if it fits, because I've been kind of meaning to set up the interior on that car. So that's kind of why we're starting here today. And then once that's done, I think we're going to start pulling out the control arms on the front wheels. And the reason for that is I actually have a bunch of Prothane bushings sitting in storage boxes that came with the car when I bought it. And I haven't really put them all in yet. Like, some of them were in when I bought the car in the rear, but the diff bushings weren't done, the front control arms and the sway bar bushings weren't all done. Now, I want to start doing the control arms and the sway bars, and I don't know when I'll do the diff. I'm trying to think of a good time to do it, like while I've got some other things out, like the axles or something like that. Because I really don't want to pull the diff out and then go through all that hassle and have to pull it out again later, because it's kind of a hassle. We're gonna get started on that today, but before I do, I just want to remind you guys to hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave a comment down below, and let me know what you guys think that I can do to improve these videos. Really want to do good at this. Like, I want to succeed, but I don't know what it's gonna take to succeed. So let me know what you guys think I need. I'm sorry if this shot's kind of dark. Let's get started on pulling this seat out. Okay, so got the Corbeau out of the RX-7, we got the Sparco out of the Miata. As you can see, the Corbeau is just physically a lot larger, which is why I haven't actually ordered a new Corbeau to match this one yet, because I bought this to go in the Miata, because this is going to be more like the street car, really what I want this car to be. It'll have a full interior, have decently comfortable bucket seats. They may not be FIA, but they'll do the job. And at some point I want to get like the 4-point ASM harnesses that like Takata makes. So I have like street legal harnesses, because this car could use some, because the seat belts in this car suck. So anyway, we're gonna try and fit this. I adjusted the brackets a little bit already in the car off camera, because they're just seat brackets. You may need to bang in your transmission tunnel when you fit a seat into a Miata. It's pretty common, really normal. Just wall up the heck out of it with a little like sledgehammer, and it'll work. Yeah, so we're gonna throw the Corbeau in. We're gonna see if it fits. We're gonna see if it hits the door, give you my personal opinions on it, and we'll see if I'm gonna actually leave it in the car or not. Fingers crossed I will, because I really don't want to pull it back out. Our seat's out. I'm gonna loosen these 4 like bolts right there, those 4 bolts. I'm gonna loosen them up. I'm gonna slide these brackets back just a little bit, because I'd like a little bit more leg room, maybe about an inch or so more. Not a lot. I don't have a lot of room in this car. It is a Miata after all. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera, and I'll be back. Okay guys, got the seat in. So super cool. It does fit fairly well. The biggest thing is like it does hit the door like just the smallest amount right here on my current setup. So it does fit. I think I'm gonna leave it in the car and try it for a little bit. The one thing I would note though is it has both bottom and top or side mount mounting holes for it. So it's got both like side mount ones, and then there's ones on the bottom. Now the ones on the bottom actually protrude a bit, and they don't allow you to put this like down as far as it would go. So on the front it's like on the midway point. No, it's on the 4th one up to give it a little bit of lean back. It fits on the 3rd one up, and then on the back it fits on the 3rd one up as the like bottom one, which really sucks. I was really hoping to get it down to the 2nd one. At least, but it doesn't fit. So I mean, if If you really wanted to, you could probably chunk out some of the bottom of the seat to make it work and get it lower, which maybe at some point later on in my life I will do that. But I don't feel like pulling the seat back out right now. It's in, so super excited about that. So yeah, so anyway, that's a Corbeau FX1 Pro. I'll have a link down in the description to the side mounts and the rails and the seat that I used. They may be affiliate links, I don't know yet. Next thing to do is install the Prothane bushings. These are the control arm ones. Generally you get this box and inside are all those, you know, fancy race car red bushings. Super stiff, super sturdy. Some grease, maybe a little instruction booklet to tell you which ones these actually go to. Yeah, and just a whole bunch of them. So I actually have diff bushings to do for the Miata, and I have sway bar bushings and the front control arms. The rear control arms are already done. I got these, like I said, from the previous owner when I bought this car. He didn't install them, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the time to do it since I need to do an alignment on this car anyway. If you guys were astute and paying attention, you might have saw this box in the background, which is another box of more bushings, which is for that car. So I did also buy Prothane bushings for the FC. They're relatively inexpensive. I'll link them down below for the Miata. And I'll do the RX-7 ones too, why not? They can be in there too. They're relatively inexpensive. You can buy like all of your suspension bushings for like under $100. And it's just a really good way to freshen up the suspension on a car that's, you know, 20, 30 years old. So I don't know if we're gonna actually get them installed totally today, because that seat install took a little longer than I really want to admit. And I also got sidetracked and went to Costco and got lunch. We're gonna get back to work on it. I'm gonna go ahead and start removing some of the control arms, and we'll see how far we get. Okay, so I got most of this side out. So as you can see, the lower control arms out. I've got this one broken loose. I need to go get a pickle fork to remove the knuckle from the control arms. I think I'm gonna go ahead and paint these. I'm not certain what color yet. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what color you think I should do these. Maybe something a little crazy. They're getting a little rusty. They're a little rusty, a little crusty, so I'm going to paint them while they're out, because I don't plan on pulling these out again anytime soon, so now's a good time. But I got to run to the store, grab myself a pickle fork, so I will be right back. Maybe I'll go look at spray paint options and maybe pick out a cool color for this car. What's up, guys? Just got back from the store and my parents' place, because my dad has all the tools in the world, and I stole a pickle fork from him. Can't go wrong with that. He also gave me a bearing puller just in case, because it could come in handy too. Went ahead and finished pulling out the passenger side, as you guys can see. So it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple, just need a bunch of wrenches and it comes apart pretty quickly. So essentially just take your lower control arm off first, and then pull your coilover out, and then pull off the upper control arm. The hardest part is the upper control arm, because it has a bolt that's like a foot long that you kind of have to weasel out, and you have to disconnect the sway bar to get it out. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this one. I'm actually going to time lapse this one, because now I actually know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm hecka dirty right now, hella dirty, whatever you want to call it. Super dirty. Just finished pulling out both the upper and lower control arms from the front of the car. Took me maybe an hour or two to do all of them realistically, aside from running to the store and having to get tools. They came out pretty easily. I did break one of the bolts off of one of the lower ball joints, and so I'm gonna have to figure that one out, either replace it or not, and I tore one of the boots for it, so I don't know if I can replace the boot or if I have to do it. So anyway, here's all the parts. Gives me a chance to adjust the preload and the height of the coilovers while they're out of the car, so I can make them all matchy-matchy. And then I got all of the arms out. I just need to pull the old bushings out, and then we can go ahead and put our new bushings in. So these are all new ones. I am going to go and sandblast them tomorrow at my parents' place, probably first thing, and pull out the bushings. So that'll be first thing tomorrow morning, and that'll be the start of a new video. But I'm super happy about getting the seat in. Like I said earlier, Corbeau FX1 Pro looks pretty snazzy inside there. It makes my interior look infinitely better. Super excited for it. I'm gonna have links down in the comments for the seat and a pickle fork and all the fun stuff that you need to do the ball joints and pull out the control arms. This basic set of sockets, or not sockets, but a basic set of wrenches, ball joint puller, pickle hammer, and it's really about it. Like, nothing special. But we're gonna clean them up tomorrow, and we're gonna paint them, make them baller, cause why not? Be a little extra. I got time. It's winter. Who cares? They're a little rusty. Dope. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. Let me know what you guys want to see from these videos. Like, ask me questions. Feel free. I like answering them. Super look forward to it. I get super excited whenever I get new comments and subscribers and stuff. Because it's all new. So it's like I see every one of you, all 17 of you now. Yes. Got another subscriber. Dope. We'll see you guys tomorrow, though. Peace.